Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, take your seats.
He didn't look happy when he was asked to be on the special commission. He just, but maybe it looks like nothing at all.
Point 9, Trainers Commission, Annex 70. There is any question? Yes, Mr. Delano.
Yes, I asked it before if we can proceed immediately with World Youth, the bidding procedure after the Olympiad, which for me is very natural after this Olympiad bids. And I would like to ask, our people staying here all day and nobody knows when this will be, and the Olympiad was 4 o'clock, which is fine. And I think it's very natural to proceed immediately with the World Youth. I didn't had an answer from nobody, so if you, I don't know, you agree or not, but if not, I would like to raise a motion.
Okay, I don't know whom you are asking, but in any case, you should agree that you didn't ask me. Okay, but you didn't ask me, I said. So, Mr. Harris, you want something also on this point, the other point?
On another point, I'm afraid. I think we skipped one item, because just before the lunch break we accepted a motion not to discuss the license system of arbiters. Of course, I respect this. We are not going to discuss this. But there is a proposal of the Dutch Federation which is done according to all rules and regulations. I must insist that we have to vote on this proposal. Without discussion, let's vote. And this is something I wanted to ask.
Mr. Herman, because we are confused now exactly what you are asking, I propose that you speak after with Nigel, and we bring it up even tomorrow if it's necessary, okay? We will not, if we should deal with this, we will deal. That I had the impression that our decision is that we are not dealing anymore with this, what already we have decided. If it's something which is different, we will deal. Just speak please with Nigel later, and we bring it tomorrow if necessary. Okay. So, Silva, I understand you are asking to discuss now the youth discipleship. Why now and not when it will come in the agenda? What is the connection with the Olympiad?
The Olympiad was bids, and this is also bids. And also, the Olympiad asked to do it in 4 o'clock, which is convenient for the people who are going to present the bids, not to stay 1 or 2 or 3 days waiting and doesn't knowing when will be this. It's very natural for me, but okay. if you disagree, I am raising the motion.
No, I don't see any problem why I should go now from the agenda. Because the debate was something different. We knew that we are going, if we are going to vote, we need even a roll call and all this. Now, the other it will come when it will be in the agenda. Why now? I don't understand. Why this moment? Why are raising this motion to change the agenda? I don't understand this. I mean, which is the logic?
The logic is that was one election, one bid from the Olympians, and after this, immediately, this is natural to come the others to finish with this because
Why?
Because our people who
what you want to say is that the same people from Albania is for both events.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I understand your point. I'm not understanding what is your point exactly.
Yeah.
So because the people are here,
Yeah.
and okay, now I understand your point. Okay, I don't have any problem to then to discuss. I don't know if the other bidders are here or because they thought that we're going to discuss tomorrow. I don't know if the other federations are here. Okay, Turkey is here. I don't know if the people that are going to.
I'm here, but the presentation will be tomorrow. We were planning like that according to the agenda.
Yeah, I don't see also anyone from the Greek organizers here.
But if you informed us, of course it would be nice to finish everything. Today I agree with Mr. Danilo, but nobody told us. Now I'm surprised the agenda to jump into the story.
Yes, it is.
Unfortunately, the Greek person who is dealing with this is now engaged in updating the World Cup contract. And he asked me if it's going to take place now. I thought that it was my impression that we have still a long agenda. I thought it will be taken tomorrow morning.
Correct, actually. Your people are leaving from Bulgaria, they are leaving because...
Okay, in general, they was supposed to leave tomorrow morning, but okay, I mean, if the Turkish and the Greeks are not here and cannot present, it's fine with me, but let's fix at least tomorrow time.
Okay, let's say first thing tomorrow, 10 o'clock. We agree? It's okay for you?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. So, Trainers Commission, there is any question for the Trainers Report? No question. Someone will approve the report. Objection. Thank you. For your information, this trainer seminar in Charles Novas and Annexes 30 and 38. And the French Commission is in their report also. Next point, 10, Tractor Development Commission, Annex 83. There is any question for Alan Kleber, the Chairman of the Commission? No question. We shall approve the report. Objections? No. Thank you, Alan. Then, next point, Chelsea Schools Commission. Ali, I know that you can say a lot. Just try to be...
Yeah, I will say only a few words. Everybody knows we have website, everything in 9 languages. We are publishing information. I have to thank first of all the President for his trust on us, and also the Executive Secretary of the Commission, Mr. Kevin O'Connell, especially before Olympiad. He helped a lot. I was working for Olympiad. As Chelsea School Commission, we access to more than 1,500 members now in the student membership system, and we want to invite all federations to cooperate. Last year we started 2 pilot projects with the support of Presidential Board. This year it goes to 30 federations, and in Krakow, as we accepted, Chesed School now is going to supply the infrastructure for online planning and training on internet. As we agreed in Krakow, we are going to give full ratings and the student ratings, all those things on for the Chechen School projects. Therefore, it's very important to put into minutes, Mr. Chairman. Also, now, yesterday you have seen the presentation of CNC. There were some items related to Chechen School. We started to work over it. And till now, I believe we made a satisfactory job. This is what I get feedback from the member federations. But I promise you that only because of that, I'm going to allocate myself more to this job. I'm going to retire from Turkish Chess Federation and will focus on solely for the Chechen School project of FIDE. We are asking both federations to communicate with us, and we hope that they will appreciate and we will succeed in every continent very soon. And I want to thank also for the sponsorship, $1 million from Rosneft, and it's very important sponsorship. This sponsorship, I hope that the President will support us and we can increase this sponsorship in 2013. One more remark, we made here 30 August first FIDE Chechen School conference. It was very fruitful, even it was very short and directly targeted on some subjects. We hope that next year we can increase the number of days, participants, and can get more benefit for overall level. As Chechen School Commission, we are thanking to all initiatives taken on the Chechen School project, especially European initiative in the European Parliament. We appreciate, and it will be accelerating, but for us, our approach is directly pragmatic for each federation to create a kind of leverage tool to increase the number of members of the federation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ali. If there's any question? Yes,
first of all, I would like to thank Ali and all the Chechen School Committee for their hard work and very good results. But today we noticed that we have new contracts from African countries. We would like to know, the Federation would like to adopt the Chechen School. They should cover their expenses or they will get special support from Chechen School Committee budget.
Okay, our project is very clear. We have 2-3 different type models. For example, there are federations like Turkish Chess Federation, Enough Balti. I'm not talking about Turkish Chess Federation. Turkish Chess Federation is inside of the project, contributing to FIDE financially for this project. But there are federations like that. I can imagine like French, Germany, Switzerland. So many federations can join us in this part, like United States, Canada, many federations that they can, with their size and everything, they can get benefit from Chechen School, but at the same time, they can contribute to the output. There are second model, which is federations with enough number of country has enough number of population for children. We should penetrate and enlarge our base there. So for those federations, big countries like India, China, Russia, probably many of them, we have to create a model, and we are doing this. There are federations with great chess culture in the future, not highly populated, like Slovakia, Slovenia. We start the project. Now we go to also Austria, such as countries to get them inside. And there is a model for small federations, small nations. Small nations model, the short-term target of the Chechen School Commission to cover all small nation federations in the world as soon as possible. So we want to access to 50, 60 federations very fast. And then, going to do these medium-sized federations at the same time, because the job they have to do in Slovakia, Slovenia, India, Turkey, every place will go maybe 5-6 years. But we have to finish our project, helping them, Malta, Barbados, Bermuda, all those federations as soon as possible. The answer of the question is that some federations, yes, we pay money, we don't ask anything, we give material. Some federations, we don't pay anything, we give consultancy. So there is no a model in the world can be applied to all nations, all countries as a template. It's impossible. Even Turkey and Greece, very similar to each other. What happens in Turkey is not possible for Greece, or what happens in Greece is not possible for Turkey. So we have to tailor the suit of each federation separately. That's our approach.
Okay, just because you refer to this, we are not in the program. We're not getting money from FIDE. There's any other question? Then I have a question. In Krakow, we made a decision that for this this academy in internet, all these chess lessons, free chess lessons for everybody, that we can have low rating and titles, new titles like Pawn, Bishop for all these kids, Knight, I don't know what. We have made this decision. My question, who is going to make the final decision of the Presidential Board?
Yes,
this is
because we propose
should move this project.
Yes, we propose. There are proposals, especially coming from Turkish Chess Federation to FIDE on 1st August, I guess. We are waiting the answer from FIDE and, of course, the other proposals. And I believe we should start as soon as possible. It's a proven model.
So the Presidential Board, this is my question.
Yes, Presidential Board should decide.
Okay, thank you. So I will accept the report. Objections? Thank you very much. Next point is, we deal already with Mr. Sescom.
Sorry.
Yes.
There's one thing, sorry, we forgot when Susan did her thing, is that yesterday, the day before, the Executive Board approved the proposal, or recommend the proposal of Women's Chess and Schools Commission to recommend the increase in membership in each commission by 2 female members, and recommends its approval by the General Assembly. We forgot to mention that earlier. It was discussed at the Executive Board, and we then have the approval of the General Assembly to that recommendation by the Executive Board, that each commission will at least have 2 lady members on the commission, not as councillors, just under the big whole thing. There are several commissions with no ladies, no women at all on it.
Only 2?
I'd like to correct that, Nigel. On non-elected commissions.
Non-elected commissions. So, we agree? Any objection, Nigel? No objection. Good. So, we move. Next point. Point 13. Already we have made the decision about status, so we have nothing more from the Constitutional Committee. Correct, Tati? Okay, nothing to discuss. Point 14, special projects.
Again, I'll say later what the Executive Board recommended, but just to explain something slightly, we decided that special projects is something that, and social projects, something FIDE has completely ignored up to now, and it is quite an important thing. And we decided that we would create 2 commissions to deal with it. We haven't yet quite given them the right names yet. This will be discussed in the next week or 2 as to exactly how we call the names, but we would like to create 2 commissions to deal with it. One commission with Mrs. Marinello as chairman will deal with chess for equality, women's chess, social groups, and Alzheimer's and things like that. The other with Darcy Lima as chairman, which will deal with chess and prison chess, drugs chess, things like that, and also the Chess for Peace initiative that we've been involved in both in Colombia and in Palestine. The Executive Board recommended the creation of this and splitting the social projects into two parts with Mrs. Marinello and Grandmaster Darcy as chairpersons for approval of the General Assembly. Can we first take that motion? Is there any objection to creating these two commissions? No, thank you very much. I know that I would like to ask both Mrs. Marinello and Mr. Lima just to say a quick word as to what they're wanting to do with these things. No, just a quick word, please. Sorry, Darcy, did you want to say something?
Yes. Just quickly, thank you for the confidence, and we'll do a nice work.
Let me say something quickly too. I think this project has great potential. It's very big, so I'm very happy that Grandmaster Lima will be doing some of the work. We already initiated, we took some steps to begin working on this, and I can assure you that we're going to be successful and we're going to grow the number of players, chess players in the world. You know, aiming for 1 billion people playing chess.
Thank you. The next commission that we have decided to recommend from the Executive Board was the proposal of the President to create a committee for the journalists. What is the problem with the journalists? There are journalists that are accredited in their own national associations or international associations, associations of journalists of every country or international associations, and for us, all of them, they have the right to come to all of our events and be accredited there. Without any question, they are journalists, they have the necessary documents, let's say, to prove that they are journalists, so should be accredited in all our events. But there is a problem that there are many websites today, all around the world, and a lot of people that they are writing there in these websites, and not only about chess, of course, and they are claiming that they are journalists. And here we have a problem concerning chess. If all these people, they have the right, because they're writing in our website, I'm opening a website, I'm writing there, and become a journalist. Now we want to solve this problem. So what we want, all these people really, that they would like to act as chess journalists, to be registered within FIDE. And as long as they will be registered with FIDE, they will have the right to be accredited in all our events. Nobody will be able to stop them, will be in our regulations. These journalists, they should decide by themselves what are the basic principles that they should follow. And then they have to follow these principles, what they will decide. FIDE will try with our organizers to arrange for them facilities when they're in the event, if it's possible, discounts in hotels or traveling, whatever we can help them to do their job. By themselves, they should decide what are the principles that they should follow, because unfortunately, most of these people, they never, let's say, really been working in mass media. They don't know several principles. We know that there are starting players, federations. They should find a way to work. They should find which principles they should follow. And this commission should deal with this problem. Not FIDE at the end, or our organizers make decisions who can be registered or not. So this is the main idea. So if we agree, then we go on. And he said, he mentioned already yesterday, myself, and because I have been working 35 years as a journalist, Khardakovsky also, who has been working, if I'm not mistaken, in the past as a journalist, and Ms. Karlovich, who is our press officer in many of our events. If we want to have a second woman, I would propose Ms. Marinello also to join the company, this team. And then we will invite other journalists, of course, to be in the main team, and then we will try to do the whole job to register everybody. So, do we agree? There is any objection? Okay, thank you. Next point is Medical Commission. There is any question? No questions. Annex 8.1. So, shall we approve the report of Dr. Jana Berlin? Thank you very much. Events Commission, Annex 68, 79. 68 is about Grigoris. An award is proposed. Boris?
Yeah, it's a proposal to establish award for fair play named by Svetozar Grigoric. Very famous Yugoslav third grandmaster. He passed away just 10 days ago, and he was a real legend. I believe that he absolutely deserved that such award will be named.
Okay, there is any objection to establish such award? Not objection.
Mr. Chairman, not objection, but may I say something on this?
Yes.
So I propose we establish a commission to clarify the procedure and everything for this.
Okay, but then first we should decide that
yes,
we want to have such Ali. I'm going to do this immediately after, but let me first get the approval that we agree to have such an award. Yes? No objection. Now you can speak about procedure and all this.
Yeah, because I saw that everybody respects the Grigoric. I am sure there was not going to be an objection. This is the name. Sorry. So it's very important. We were missing a fair play prize for FIDE. There were many samples to award for this, and now we found the name, and we second the proposal of Serbia and Chess Federation. There should be a clear procedure for this, a fair procedure for everyone. Therefore, a group should create a procedure, what are the deadlines and how to apply. All those things should be clarified and announced to all federations. Therefore, I am asking the chair to nominate some 2-3 guys, and I believe I propose that Mr. Boris Kutin can be the chair of this commission, animated group, and then we can clarify the procedures.
Yes.
Actually, the other question, of course, raised by these awards is because we have similar trainers awards being generated, you know, and maybe it's time that FIDE ropes in these various awards under a working group, because we have no arbiters awards, we have no organizers awards, you know, but we are getting sporadic awards being generated, and maybe FIDE should say, look, on an annual basis we give awards for the various categories, the various stakeholders of the chess world, organizers, arbiters, players, you know, and so on. And this should be done in an organized manner.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I think this can be taken up in Annex 14, where there is already a proposal to harmonize all these awards and to have a very special event for all this. And we are looking towards, if the proposal is accepted, towards commencing this in Tromsø Olympia.
Okay, so we agree? Objection? So, Boris for this Grigoris. About the other commission, we need other nomination? Presidential board. Okay, thank you. In presidential board, we decide. No objection. Yes? Thank you. Next point in the events commission is I have Annex 79. And 60. 68 was this, but we good. So 79. I see here that it's coming again this proposal about the youth events to be organized from October to July. We should not make a decision, Ignatius, on in July, let's say, or in early October, because you know it's a problem with the different continents. In some continents, it's better October, November even, for World Youth, and in other continents, other continents.
Mr. Chairman, I think if you look at the Annex 41,
Annex which?
Annex 41 has been updated in September.